Hey guys, welcome back to MMA Library. Today in MMA and UFC news, Michael Chandler reveals he hopes his fight with Conor McGregor will go down this fall. Here's what Chandler had to say during a recent interview.
Ends in August, it would make a lot of sense for us to fight not too far after that, September, October. It's been slated or said to me that it should be slated like sometime this fall, September, October. I guess that's late summer, early fall, but it depends on where Conor is and when he's ready to come back. And obviously I want Conor at his biggest and his baddest and his best, I'd like it at 170. I think it's well documented. He wants it at 170. I want him to be 100% healthy. I've seen him obviously physically and moving around and stuff. It looks like the leg is healing up great, which is great to hear. He deserves to come back 100%, and we give the world what they deserve, and that's a knockdown, drag out war on pay-per-view later on this year. And I'm hoping for September. We'll see.
Former UFC lightweight champion Eddie Alvarez had this to say about his move to BKFC. Eddie believes fans will enjoy watching him fight under the new rule set.
So Dave Feldman, the promoter, he's a Philly guy. And we've always spoke, like not even outside of fighting, we just always spoke. And when he started BKFC, like I was a free agent, but it really didn't work out at that time. But, now it's kind of made a splash. A lot of attention's going there. And I went to a show like a couple months ago and I was hooked. Like the show was high pace, all gas, no brakes. Exactly like my fight style. Mimic my fight style perfectly. So I don't know. I don't think fans want to tune in to see me wrestle. They damn sure don't tune in to see me do Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So why not cut the fat and get right to the meat and potatoes,
Kamaru Usman says Leon Edwards has awoken the beast in him, and he's prepared to do everything in his power to reclaim his title this weekend. Here's what Usman had to say.
We saw the first time. This is not my first loss in MMA. We saw what happened after that first loss. I went on, a 14, 15 fight win streak. And so it's just, if anything, it's like poking the bear or poking the lion. He just went over there and he poked the lion and woke the lion up. And now it's time for me to turn around and roar and let everybody know that I'm still here in that room. I think I need this win in a different sense. As far as what I've done in the sport, I've done that. It's not going anywhere. It's not changing. It's not going to be erased in any way, shape, form, or fashion. That's already there, but I need this one because I just put in so much time in this training camp. I took beatings from all my teammates, all my training partners, beatings from guys like Justin Gaethje and all these other guys. When you go through that and having to get up and eat this and go to the gym and work out and come back and do physical therapy, eat that, go to the gym, come back, and I just do that time and time again. I need this to let me know that, hey, that was okay. It was worth it.
Leon Edwards says he's unsure of Kamaru Usman's mental state ahead of their trilogy this weekend at UFC 286. During an interview with BT Sport, Leon said, right, for him, the fight was going his way. What does he change? The way he fought me last is the way he fights. I can't see him in the space of 5-6 months now being a totally different fighter. I just can't see it happening. A knockout affects everybody differently. He's what now, 35, 36 years old, coming off a knockout and fighting the same guy who knocked him out? So let's see how he comes back and how he reacts. This will be the first time actually fighting in someone's backyard. This is my hometown show. I've never lost in the UK. I use the crowd as energy. I just can't see how he goes out there and defeats me. John Kavanagh and Owen Roddy discuss the chaos that will ensue between Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. Here's the clip.
Yeah, I've said it already. He's like a bigger... what's your man's name? Chad Mendes. Chad Mendes. His name slipped from my mind. He's like a bigger Chad Mendes to me. Similar build. It's just he's like Chad that's just grown up a bit, but a little bit wild with the hands. Maybe even wilder than Chad Mendes was. Energy, the wrestling movements and takedowns cost a lot of energy. Good ground and pound. So yeah, I think I don't see a huge difference in terms of strategy and technique and what to fear and what to look for.
On Conor getting under the skin of Chandler, the coaches had this to say.
He definitely done a few things. Whether he's got under Michael's skin, I don't even think Conor cares whether he's got under his skin. Conor just lets people know where he's coming from, and he definitely has done that. So Yeah, just tune into the show and you'll see the chaos ensue.
Yes, chaos, is that be a fair assessment?
There's definitely been moments where it's got a little bit heated, but I'll let all the amateur sports psychologists break it down in the comments for me.
Yeah.
Alexander Volkanovski reacts to John Jones reclaiming the #1 spot on the pound-for-pound rankings. Everyone loves talking about it. It's a big deal. I'll be honest with you, becoming a champion was great. Being pound-for-pound #1 was greater, which John Jones took from me. I don't think with all of the rankings, but the UFC, yes. He actually said it really well. Where it goes by what you've done lately as well, it's going to go with that. You might have done a whole heap 4 years ago, but that's got nothing to do with now. You are not pound for pound. We don't know what you're doing right now, so that's always going to come into play though. It was just that one fight in 3 years, but what he did, moving up, at least he moved up and showed that pound for pound comes into play. The body of work, what we've done in the last 3 years, obviously a lot of people are going to be like, look what Alex has done in the last 3 years. You can get that, but at the same time, look at what John Jones has done as well. Can I really argue that? He's going to be one of the greatest of all time. For him to take that is like, what do you do? In a recent interview with the Weighing In podcast, Islam Makhachev sheds light on why he had a bad weight cut in the lead up to his fight against Alexander Volkanovski.
Honestly, I'm training this camp, just not beginning from the Alvarez fight. I don't have some time for this. To the fight for the belt, I training 4 months. I start my camp from 4 months. I went to the 2 times to the mountain. I did big training camp. And right after the fight, I just keep training, I not rest, maybe 3-4 days, but I still training every day. Because of that, I think it's cutting weight. It's so hard for Volkanovski. I just all my cut weight. I have program, what I did, how many hours I trained, what I did in the training. I did same things, but I cut, for Oliver, I cut same things. I cut 2 kilos. But that time I cut 1 kilo and 300 grams. It's not same. And for the last cutting time, I wake up early morning, 5 a.m. I wake up. I have 3 kilos, 5 pounds.
Eugene Bareman gives an update on how Israel Adesanya's camp is going ahead of his rematch with Alex Pereira at UFC 287.
I mean, progress is where it should be. Yeah, it's not when I'm not going to say we're ahead, but I'm not going to say we're behind either. And I don't know, it's exciting. It's exciting, and the reason it's exciting is because a fight like this, with so much on the line, and against such a such a dangerous opponent, it just puts you on the edge all the time. But it's exciting. Also, it's exciting in the fact that we have to. There's some things that we have to do. There's some things that we have to manipulate and change and do that invigorate us as a team of coaches and a team, and also Israel. There's some stuff that he needs to do to tweak, refine, a couple of things he has to add to change the outcome of this match. And that's exciting for us.
Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. If you like the content we do here on this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to MMA Library for all the latest MMA and UFC news. We'll see you in the next video.